so what? Let me do it. Hold on.
Yeah, I just gone live.
That's Swappy and Ultimate Rejects with the Jumbie head, and apparently the other day when Swappy was performing on Jumbie tripping. Because there's a video on social media where he just fell. But my guest is inside with me. I think I can call him a political calypsonian. I have with me Philip Alexander. How are you today, Philip?
I am good. I am in 91.9. Andrew, let me tell you something. This is the culmination of for my whole life, one of the things that was always on the list of things to do was to sing a calypso.
Yeah.
Long before I even thought about ever getting into politics, one of my favorite things for the year is Calypso Fiesta in Skinner Park. I know this year is not Skinner Park, it's going to occur.
Yeah,
but watching all the Calypsonians and look now, I tell my boy Kurt Allen, I say, I was sitting down in the savannah when you sing Political Symphony. They have two things I wish I was there for. I wish I was there when Denise Plummer sang Nah Leaving.
Yeah.
Because I get goosebumps home. I could imagine.
Yeah, that was a classic.
I wish I was there when the Young King sang the hammer in the savannah. I still play that washout YouTube video and watch it from time to time. Yeah. When David Rudder was channeling Rudolph Child's spirit.
Yeah.
In
that year, I was a little boy in primary school.
But,
and I remember that year he won.
I was a young
Kings,
teenager. Young King, Calypso King, Road March. They could equal it, but they can't beat it. And I want to tell you something. David Rudder that year was unstoppable. The culture of Trinidad and Tobago turned a corner with Bahia Girl and the hammer.
Yeah.
You could say when Blue Boy became Super Blue and he climbed up on the speaker and sing Get Something and wave, we waving since.
Yeah.
But Rudder brought into the Calypso culture a mainstream intelligence that was
his compositions were well arranged.
Just that. I remember him from the year before when he sang Calabash.
Yeah.
That was I had now, as a teenager, I had now start to party for carnival and thing. And I remember that song used to mash up.
Yeah.
But the hammer, boy.
Yeah,
the hammer.
And
when this interview done, I tell you, go back and YouTube it and look for that because
let me tell you,
when he break it down, boy. I remember the people who were the commentators.
Yeah.
What the male commentator said, because the crowd, how the crowd was behaving, he's saying above the noise. I think we just witnessed the Calypso King of Trinidad and Tobago, the monarch, because you couldn't beat it. I remember it caused Gypsy to throw a tantrum and sing a song called Sing Wham Bam, Way Bam Balam. But that's not what it was.
No.
To pretend that Bahia Girl, and I just want to say, I wish I was there for that. David Rudder has been one of my favorite musicians of all time. I have all his music. I tell people, I like Neil Diamond, George Michael, Buju Banton, David Rudder. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I like all kinds of music. There's a whole... There's a sharp corner you take there. There's a whole... No, but he's a nice guy. Dracula is a real nice guy. He's my boy. He's my boy now. I don't meet him. But it's funny how things
happen.
And
let me tell you, I was watching that live.
Diwali morning. Diwali morning when I hear that song.
With the party up in
I say, living in your house, trying to raise your family in a law-abiding manner, 9 o'clock in the morning, gunman in your hole. And they put it in the song. They put it in the song. So about 2 days later, I take another walk around the savannah, and my son called me. He said, you're tripping Instagram. He said, you're mashing up Instagram. That's what we're talking about. He said, you on all the memes on Instagram because it blew up big, 9 o'clock in the morning. And when I went to see it, so it was fun, I tell you, it was good kicks because all of the people that knew me, right? Like I'd go to restaurants or coffee shop, I go to the grocery, and everybody know me. I like that. I grew up, everybody, right? I grew up like that, right? But they know me, But after Gunman and She-Hole, they know me.
Yeah, because I mean, I saw you doing some lives and went plastic back.
Oh, me come now. This weekend, I going to do a live outside the Red House. All the Red House workers up on top of the balcony. Gunman.
Yeah.
Kurt Allen tell me when you power this song. Yeah, you're so bricky, had to be Gunman, you know. People just call me Gunman. Take my mother shopping in Price Mart for Christmas. She want to get a couple things.
Yeah.
And she just in awe how all Price Mart employees just one by one come in and they want to take their picture and their selfie and things. But I want to tell you something, that it is so enjoyable.
Yeah.
It is so enjoyable.
Yes, it is.
Trinidad, I go Starlight Drugs this morning. I had to buy some medicine from a baby girl. And all the girls behind the counter tell me, we waiting for we to come on have tickets, you know.
Yeah.
I say, all not open that night. They say, Abud gotta come and cash for himself. It like that.
So we have here a song you put up.
That is a rip on what took place.
Right.
And then brought it into the politics.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the people who come into me, they getting for the first time that what I am is a politician, that I am not a performer. Listen, I see posters and graphics with me in all kind of Zessa Cruz performing, you know.
Yeah.
They have my picture big, you know. I ain't performed yet nowhere, but I ain't knocking it because...
So tell me about how it came up to do this track.
The Calypso?
Let's get the,
All right,
let's
so-
get the story of it.
Well, all right, so you know, like your boy Iwa, all of we, right? All of us, long time, right?
Yeah.
But Kurt Allen is Misbah. Kurt
Right.
and we, so, because like I was involved with him when he did the Backyard in Napa.
Right.
And that won an award for the best show ever done in Napa. All right, he deserved that. He's a hardworking, he and his daughter Chocolate.
Yeah.
And so like I would write calypsos every year and I would send it, waiting about this one, waiting about that one.
Yeah.
And you know, but he tell me, he said, this year, you have to sing that calypso. With what went on there with Gunman and She-Hole, you had to do it. Because if not now, if you end up in office, when you going to do it?
Yeah.
And as your truth, you had to do it. So, you say, you know what? So he called Kenny Phillips.
Right.
And Kenny Phillips said, yes, Mr. Alexander, we don't meet and he said, yeah, anytime you're ready. So they started the process. I went by Roger Israel,
Right.
did some voicing.
How was that? How was that experience?
I know Roger a long time, so
Right.
me and Roger just talk plenty politics, right?
Yeah.
He on my WhatsApp broadcast.
Yeah.
So we have a
No, but being in the booth with the headphones, tell me about that.
oh my God, I want to tell you.
Hearing yourself.
But Kurt and Chocolate came. Kurt and Chocolate came. Me all kind of.
Yeah.
But I'm not a singer.
Right.
But they were so. That whole process, you know, you have things in your life that you remember for all of your life. I'll
this
remember
will be
that.
one, right.
In Sidetrack Studio in Diamond Vale, in Roger Israel
Diamond
place.
Vale, yeah.
Yeah. But, and I felt like, all the time I was thinking 1 year I would sing a calypso.
Yeah.
But it just felt like all the pieces were just falling into place as you needed.
All the ducks line up in a row.
And Kenny's call and say, you know what, you all had to come down his places in Palmis.
Yeah.
So we went down there and we spent a day in his studio.
Yeah.
And them fellas know their thing, boy.
Yeah.
Them fellas, if I try to take credit for what's on that thing,
Yeah.
I lie. And I don't want to be a liar at this
Yeah.
age of my life. I know what I know, but them fellas know what they know.
Yeah.
And they brought out of me everything that is on that thing. And it has been an enjoyable process. I have to do another song.
Yeah.
So we had a song that I wrote in 2012
Right.
called This Year I Sing in a Calypso. That's the name of the song, and that's the
Right.
chorus. And we have to update it. But that's my second song, and I'm going to do, we were going up yesterday up to 3 o'clock was the deadline to sign up for Calypso King.
The march drive.
Right.
Yeah.
We decided to opt out because I had to meet with the political party because I'm
Yeah.
still a political leader of a
Right.
party. And it's like the whole thing with Gunman and She-Hole. We couldn't capitalize on it. We never did.
Yeah.
We never even put out a t-shirt. We never,
Yeah.
I got real fame off of that and we never tried to use it for the politics. So the
Yeah.
two things stayed.
Separate
Except
and apart.
that one video when I was in Diego Martin and the man with the van,
Yeah.
he drive past and timed that so perfectly and
Yeah.
that went viral. People get to see political calypso.
Yeah. Because I saw the one where they won the boat ride. The first time they played.
That's when they did it.
Yeah.
They were playing the fool
Yeah.
with my voice.
Yeah.
But the crowd went wild for
Yeah,
that.
the crowd went wild.
And I see they re-released the song.
Yeah.
But by the time he called me, it was weeks into the thing.
Yeah.
So I said, nah, bro, you go, you know. So
You
we
do your
went.
thing.
So
Yeah.
we went, a whole bunch of us, we went, we eat some lunch and thing. He told
Yeah.
me, he said, boy, Phil, I don't know what happened, but that just worked out right for me and it helping me. And he told me how long he anything.
Yeah.
I said, bro, anything I can do to help you,
Yeah.
you do your thing,
Yeah.
I happy. And he touring the world.
Yeah.
So, you know, anything that I can do to help somebody take a step
Yeah,
up, you know.
yeah.
But he's a good guy. And I
Yes,
know,
yes. I know him personally.
I see they're trying to block him with
Yeah.
his song.
Yeah.
But tell him, I say, if they block your song, you come in to sing your chorus in my song. So come on.
Yeah.
So we go in the full run now.
All right, so introduce your song.
Hey,
You introduce your
serious?
Yeah, I just pressed play.
Sitting in the street, trying to listen to a song in a law-abiding manner. What's the time?
It's 1:24.
1:23. 9 o'clock in the morning. That's the actual name of the
Yeah,
song. 9
9
o'clock in the morning. Run with it, selector.
Let's go.
Jump. What is? Check it out. 9 o'clock in the morning. 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 9 o'clock on the dot. And you can't reach the wall. Why? There's a flood in the road. 9 o'clock on the dot. You're in the same spot. Why? Organized crime. It's organized crime. Everywhere you turn. Crime and more crime. White collar crime. Blue collar crime. No collar crime. We're running out of time. There we go now. 9 o'clock in the morning. 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 9 o'clock on the dot. No food in the pot. Why? 9 o'clock in the day. You can't see your way. Why? Bills and more bills. Bills and more bills. $3 trillion spent, nothing to show. That's how it goes. Yeah, that name Trinidad. Nothing, Public health fail, public works fail, local government fail, central government fail. 57 years, tears. 57 years, press. No bread in the kitchen, no gas in the car, no water in the pipe. Everybody by the bar, hole in the pavement, hole in your shoe. Hear this? Hole in your wallet. There's only holes for you. Hear the ending. Hear the ending to the rest.
Everything out of control. Gunman and she hold it like that.
So that was 9 o'clock in the morning.
Watch the man.
Philip,
Here now.
was it so wicked?
I had to go ask Philip because that wouldn't know me, right? But no, because yeah man, but everybody they just call me what they want.
Yeah.
So on the ground level, they just call me gunman.
Yeah.
So I take in that, right? But
But we have a Royal Castle appeal obligation.
you do your thing.
Royal Castle Road Match showdown, and we'll come back and we'll talk.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
as I
yeah.
have you here,
Do your thing
we
down.
have to talk.
You do your thing.
All right. So that was your debut. Your debut. Your
My first official interview.
right. All right. So we have about a minute left, so we'll play it again, and then we go to the Royal Castle, and we come back and we chat some more. Keep it loud right here to the official station of Defense the Nation. This Street 919 FM. Inside with me, Philip Alexander. 9 o'clock in the morning.
No color cry. We're running out of time.
Yeah. So that's how I think that,
How long has run for?
about 3 minutes.
Friday's my birthday, you know, so everything just piling up, yeah.
Yeah.
But boy Andrew, let me tell you something, eh?
Yeah.
I would hate to leave this country.
Yeah.
I know they have countries all over the world that have real nice stuff, but I love Trinidad and
That
Tobago.
is very nice. But it's
I
so
defensive of my country. I don't want to eat nobody else mango. I don't want nobody else avocado. I don't want to learn what is an American curry. I happy in Trinidad. I happy here. And I think that
But you see, like me, for instance, right? I do a lot of work outside, right? Outside of the country. I work for a company in New Zealand,
right.
right? And I have with what I do production-wise radio, I'm like one of the top 10 in the world.
Right.
People don't know that.
I wouldn't doubt
I
that.
do plenty interviews. I actually may go and take over Rogers Radio in Toronto. Kiss FM.
Wow.
Nobody knows that. I applied for the program director. I did 2 interviews already. I have 1 more to do. But I have a son coming in there. And I will see here how it is now.
It's scary. It's scary.
One is it, and one on
No,
the
it's
way.
scary. You can't
I'm
lie.
trying to tell my wife.
I have 2 aged parents, right? But my father is very aged. Now, they don't want to leave Trinidad.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Good,
actually.
good, right? It don't make sense. But public health in this country is such shit. My sister died last year,
I know.
and we still can't find out the circumstances as to, you know, we take death in this country, and you gotta take that. If my sister died in Canada or the States, they would have to answer for what actually transpired.
They get a postmortem,
No.
they get everything.
But look at this place this morning. This doctor that get killed this morning.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
kidnap. What they kidnap a doctor?
it's 2 doctors they kidnapped, but the insanity of the thing is that your child, somebody, you know.
And we've become desensitized to it.
But the fellas who commit the crime,
Yeah,
and these fellas who were doctors,
yeah.
5 people, all 5 were babies.
Yeah,
All 5 were blank slates.
yeah.
All 5 could have been doctors. All 5 could have had the world
Yeah.
at their fingertips. And that how some end up criminal and some end up becoming doctors. Yeah, it's a conversation. Yeah. But I don't think your voice coming across to the noise. But I'm saying to you, that's the conversation we're not having. How some of our children ending up as doctors and some of our children preying on the doctors. I keep asking Trinidad and Tobago that. You could lock people out of movie town by class, by money in your pocket, but at some point you had to meet them. You're building gated communities and you're...
I think we actually divided worse by class than we are by race.
Of course it is. Of course it is. But you see, they've done it where it's a strange and weird thing that if you're black and you're rich, you're not the same as if you're black and you're poor.
Yeah.
Trinidadians have this weird way that we're treating with one another, and it's wrong, and it's making the place worse because we're losing the conversation, the easiness that we used to have, and people pray.
Because I remember long time we could have only get two.
You cannot do anything. You cannot do anything. You cannot do. I raised my son in the shadow of Rich Plain Hill.
Yeah.
My son could tell people growing up, was it they put in a firework and a gunshot?
Yeah.
But things have gotten so bad in such a short space of time. I mean, the country feels ruined.
Yeah, it just flipped.
The country
Well,
feels.
I've been
I say in that song,
yeah.
the country in a whole, everything out of control, nothing no work.
No, but that's true. Let me tell you, I just come on the radio here and say, don't come here. And he's get upset with me. I say that. I say, look how it's 4 foreigners coming in there. A man come from Syria, a man somebody doing
But look at us, Sammy. We still don't have a person in custody for killing Asami.
Yes.
Asami was a flag bearer for global culture. But for global culture, because she's a Japanese young woman. I mean, there's so many things that she could have done with her life.
Yeah.
And she dedicated to Pan. And Pan Trinbago not marching for Asami. So then, take the Pan and throw it in the sea. Because if the Pan is just for you to make a money, if the Pan is not something that anybody in the world that playing Pan, you're playing Trinidad Pan. Play with we, you're part of our family. Asami came to our country to play Pan and was murdered. And we just let that go. That is an insanity. Nothing works in this country. Nothing. Nothing works.
Yes, I see that. Yes.
This is a failed nation. It is a banana republic. There are people who pretend that if you say that, you're doing something against the country, when it is their silence that is working against the
And they
country.
say if what you see don't face here, you're part of the problem as well.
I tell people this morning, you watch 2 doctors get kidnapped. You ain't worried yet? You cannot build a gated community and consider yourself safe.
Never.
Look at what happened in Flagstaff. I tell them on an interview I do this morning. Flagstaff is in the shadow of the United States ambassador, who is guarded by Marines across the road from Flagstaff. Across the road from Flagstaff is the second largest army base in Trinidad. 12 feet of pitch. So you in a gated community, you gotta pass through Checkpoint Charlie, you in the shadow of Marines guarding the ambassador. There is an army base across the road watching into Flagstaff, and 9 men come in your house in broad daylight. If he is safe in that gated community, who's safe? You give Bayshore a false sense of security with that gate. All that fight they fight for that gate. They will choke on that gate. They will choke the gate there, they get a permission, it's legal. They will, I'm telling you, they will choke on that gate. Goodwood Park is the most secured place in Trinidad and Tobago. And you can't get through the front gate, they come over the mountain and tie up people's family. You cannot stop crime by gating yourself.
Yeah.
And even if you successfully gate yourself, what happens when you come out? What happens when you drive out? Your children going to school in the gated community? You can't
Live in there. You
can't live like this. We cannot live like this.
But like I said, a lot of people who making money and living here, they don't live here. They are houses here. All of them in Miami, Bahamas, wherever.
Yeah, but Andrew, I want you to understand this. 1.4 million Trinbagonians have the opportunity right now to snatch this country back from those who have made a mess of it. And I think that if people, for a minute, decided, you know what? I love my country. I want to live in my country. I want to stay here forever. I want to take care of my aging parents and my children to come. I want to make sure that we're safe. That our house, we talk things like leave your house open. I do a video. A man showed me a video that I shared. He said he is leaving his laptop and his wallet and his phone on a food court table and going for a walk in Japan. He said nobody dares touch it. He said stores close in the mall with a purple rope. Them don't even have doors. They don't even have doors because nobody mad touch your stuff. The consequences will be swift. It'll be sure. And there's a security in knowing that what is mine is safe, what is yours is safe. And once that,
That's Viking Ding Dong with okay, right, I'm hitting myself now. That's Viking Ding Dong with We Outside, and he has a song with the boss side with Georgia. I'll try to get Iron Field. But inside studio with me I have Caleb Sunian, a man that wears
Many hats.
Many hats.
When they were doing my bio, they said columnist, journalist, activist, political leader, businessman, talk show host. I had a talk show for a long time, blogger. But all of us are still the same baby that we were when we were born. All of us. And life is still supposed to be a blank slate. You could be a doctor today and a musician tomorrow. My son's grandfather is a retired judge. He reached the appeal court. He was chairman of the Integrity Commission. And for all of his adult life, all he really wanted to be was a musician. Plenty people who know Justice Hossain personally know that trumpet and that harmonica is all he wanted. He put himself through law school playing trumpet. But all he wanted to do with his life, more than any lawyer, more than any judge, was to play music. But this is Trinidad. You can't play music and take care of your family.
No.
So you have to put aside your life and your passion and what you want to do with your life and do a work. And we, all of us in Trinidad and Tobago, in this most blessed of countries, this is what drives me insane. That this is not a normal country. Trinidad and Tobago could easily be the richest country in the whole world. I'll tell you something. Just shipping. Just shipping. And people don't think about that. Dubai and Singapore is shipping, they make money on, you know. Just shipping. Trinidad could be the richest country in the world. Singapore is half the size of Trinidad and Tobago. Their economy is 322 billion US GDP. Ours is 22. They don't have oil, they don't have gas. Anyway, we didn't come here to talk politics. We're talking, but the truth of the matter is, every single Trinbagonian should have the opportunity to maximize their full potential, chasing their passion. I talk about people who go away and become criminologists and author that down here was only promo girls. The only work they could get is tight t-shirt and pom-pom shorts to go and sell cigarette and juice.
But you realize a lot of Trinidadians...
Look at the people we celebrating abroad. Today, they're celebrating a poet. He not in Trinidad. The alpine skier. We celebrating her. We have snow. She's only an alpine skier because she's not here. Trinidadians excel. And look at the flip side. Look at what's going on with Jacene Phillips and the wheels. The man in charge of the freaking Cycling Federation fighting the man who represented Trinidad and Tobago for using the wheels, $15,000 worth of wheels, that was bought for them. What's the wheels for? If it's not for our cyclists, what's it for? We are an insane little country led by stupid, idiotic fools. And we, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, have to clean that. This country needs a bush bath. We need to go in that parliament. After we vote them out, we have to go in there with black disinfectant and bleach. We have to start it over. We have to say, whatever all you do between 1962 and now, undo and redo it.
Well, they redid the place for parliament. So you did
Everything is a way for somebody else to eat. And we don't understand. My analogy is all of us in one boat, sailing down the sea, and somebody in the back feeling cold, rip out the floorboards and light a fire. So now he temporarily warm, but our collective boat situation just get worse because now we sinking.
But like I see,
and we sinking, and he gonna and sink too. But he might be fortunate that he have a lifeboat, but the rest of us to catch, and we can't continue.
And I always tell people because the circle of friends I have, they're not very boisterous as to what's going on. They go, they party and they're happy. You know that circle, right? Trinidad, they're just life is as normal, like business as usual.
Want it to be normal, but you see, they don't see the wolf.
No, they don't. And they would say, well, that will affect me. I said, let me tell you, when I both sing, it takes everybody down. You
bro,
kind of affect you.
Bro, they're saying it don't affect them, right? But let me tell you something. Trinidadians sleeping in the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you hear water start to fall in that tank. You fly out your bed, you're going to wash wares, you're going to put a load of clothes in the washing machine, you're flushing all the toilets in the house, you're starting to mop in a frenzy because you have water in the taps. And it could be 3 o'clock in the morning. Forget that you're supposed to be sleeping. That affects all of us.
Correct.
That affects all of us. The fact that we can't get water 24/7 affects all of us. The fact that we don't understand that this is a country that should have water 25/8, not 24/7. We get 1,000 times the rainfall that we could consume. Diego Martin could wet Trinidad forever.
Yeah.
We just have the country run by idiots. The country is run by fools.
Because, I do just mean no. We do just mean no.
Boss, the
It's
country,
been-
it's been run by, I said, 57 years of madness. Trinidadians have to see it. Come on, man. Come on. Telling me which government thief more, which government do less, and
That
what?
solves nothing.
How is that helping? How is that helping when the whole? Nothing works.
No.
Nothing works. The only time you could find a smooth road to drive on is right after Sammy get the contract and he pave it, and 2 days later Wasada dig it up because they have no coordination,
Yeah.
and nobody cares.
No, nobody cares.
They have nobody to answer to. We have government officials getting $1.5 million a month to rent empty buildings in the state, and people saying, well, boy, that's how it is because the last one thief 2 ambulance and 9 fire in truck, and all of this is helping nobody, and it's not helping you. Your life getting harder. You can't secure yourself. You're staying up in your house, weighing a TNTech bill and a grocery bill. Come on.
Yeah, figuring out
Come on.
who's more
We
priority.
are one sickness away from devastation because they have no public health. You know, people go to the hospital and
After go for a break.
they,
Take a break.
Do
we
your
come
thing.
Back, right? I'll come on going on here. We'll be back. Keep it up right here to the official station of the Defense Nation.
the conversation is just flow.
Yeah.
Once it starts, it's still a little like no. Absolutely. When you said I go in is when I went live. Yeah, but what I'm saying is this, that, not. But we gotta check it.
Yeah. Take it.
But yeah. How long this is run for? How long you want me here for? This?
Well, hold on. I finish at 2. It's quarter to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to take calls? You don't take calls?
Yeah, no one again, but.
Take some calls, let them
yeah,
call
take
now.
some calls, yeah.
This works?
They don't like me, so I'm down there.
Yeah, but let me see if they call to talk about. I don't know. I'd like to get feedback from the public. I'd like to know what the public
No, well,
thinking.
you see, here's a different. Here's the feeling different.
And okay, so
No, I'm just saying. So,
more here than anywhere. I want to tell you, Andrew, if I'm not resonating with UNC voters, if I'm not resonating with PNM voters, what's the point?
Yeah.
If I'm not resonating with all the people of Trinidad and Tobago, then I'm wasting my time and I should just pack my stuff and go to a country that works.
Yeah.
I could leave here with nothing but the shirt on my back, go somewhere and start over my life from a minimum wage job, and I know I will be successful.
I Canada Christmas morning, right? For till about the 2nd of January, and I was looking at the family.
For me, all I'm saying to you is,
Yeah.
anybody that love themselves, love their life, have a passion for success, all you need is a crack in the door, you know.
Of course.
That's all you need. So anywhere I go, where I get in, I'm moving from there. I'm going forward from there. So it's not like I need to study how I'm moving, what I'm moving. Trinidadians have the wrong concept. We have this idea that you need all these trappings of all these things. Let's follow this Marine guy. And he shows you something called a bug out pack. And he shows you all the things you really need to survive in the world. Everything else is things to dust.
Yeah.
It's things to wake up and dust. I have a minimalist mindset. I tell people, they still laugh. I don't own a single item of jewelry. Not one thing. Not one thing. You understand?
I don't know if you count that.
No, well,
Yeah.
right? I wear Pep jerseys, Trinidad and Tobago jerseys. I wear one shoe. People just laugh. Just tell me, boy, I drive a car till the other day my son tell me, your car breaking down while you're driving, you have to get a new car. I am not an ego man.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why some people have to live like, if you like me, I could like myself. I cool with me anywhere I am. And that's the message.
That's the difference with that's how you're brought up.
I know, but even if we know that, we have a responsibility to the people who don't know that to give them a chance and to show them by example, bro. I could have more suits than Faris. I could have pocket squares coming out my ears hole. It doesn't make a difference to who you are as a person. Because ultimately, beyond all of that, and that's why people end up in relationships that fail. Because my battery dying, so if it cut off on 10%.
It's all about the
People fall in love with choppings and they plan weddings and forget about the marriage, and then all of a sudden nothing working. Relationships shouldn't be about what you could do for me and what I could do for you. Relationships,
we can do together.
that's it.
Yeah.
The secrets to life are all simple. But
I always say that. If you could accept certain inalienable truths, life would be a walk.
a woman posts on Facebook this morning, she said, I'm not eating out my money this year, I'm eating home. And as much as she was making a joke, it's a fact.
Yeah.
Because if you eat a meal a day outside, you're spending thousands of dollars, you know. They have no cheap food anywhere in Trinidad again. And that money, you could save that money and say, okay, this is my mission. I will save $2,000 a month. And at the end of the year, I have $24,000, and that is my investment in something. Next year, I'm saving again by investing this $24,000. And you could grow yourself forward from there. These,
I think the fast pace, as you say, the trappings is what hit us with.
insecurity and fear, they've made us afraid.
Yeah.
So we believe that we live in this scarcity mindset, and we believe that unless people like us, we can't be happy. And is the other way, is the
That's
other,
why it's making go way to patronize these.
exactly, but that is the opposite. If we're happy, people will like us. I tell people, the sexiest thing on a woman is confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence. That's what a woman should bring to the conversation. Confidence. I mean, yeah, I am a man. I like to see a sexy woman as much as anybody. But a confident woman,
Can't go wrong with that.
there are solutions, there are answers. None of it is a mystery.
But you see the people who in control, they don't want to take.
Because the
They
business,
profit off it.
because the business people in the country make money off your fare.
Yeah.
As long as crime pays, you know. Crime pays in this society, you know. Crime pays hundreds of billions of dollars. When we spend $9 billion on Ministry of National Security every year, that's $108 billion in 10 years. Check that out.
Yeah.
We are
Contract going on decades now. There you go. That's Third Base, aka Trilogy, experienced jammer. So, with me today I have Philip Alexander. We just chatting about Trinidad on the hood. You know, I mean, Trinidad is not the same Trinidad when I was younger.
we know all of our problems are people problems.
Yeah.
All of our problems are people problems, and because of that, I remember I was watching this guy, this preacher. He have a hoarse voice, a big black American preacher, T.D. Jakes.
Right.
And he said, any problem that you could solve with a check is not a real problem.
Yeah.
And that's true.
Yeah, for real.
That's true, because the real problems, health and those kind of things, a check out.
Yeah. Crime, social problems.
We, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, need to pump our brakes a little bit. We need to stop this mad rushing all over the place and start to see each other. You know, we don't get, you say your friends, they feel like they're not political. But the fact that you can't afford a home is political, because you could vote yourself a home, you could vote yourself security, you could vote yourself water, you could vote yourself jobs. The government role in society is one thing, you know. The well-being of all the citizens. That's the government's job.
Yeah.
So as long as there's one homeless, as long as there's one person sick, we were talking earlier, a friend of mine, a police officer, his mother, elderly woman, together with others, in the St. James Infirmary, they bring them down, put drops in the eyes, dilate the pupil, they're going to change the lenses for cataract, and then they realize they have no lenses. Now you're standing up in the sun, your eyes dilated, elderly people, you don't have benches for them to sit on, and you realize you don't have the lenses. Come back 6 months. So you send these people home. That is abuse.
Yeah. Listen,
That is abuse.
I always say to myself, and my son is young, and I tell him, I don't want to get old here. As it is now, I don't want to
And
get old
this
here.
place could be a paradise.
It could be.
I mean, I don't know who advising Rowley. I don't know if he cares. I don't know who used to advise Kamala. I don't know if she cares. I'll tell you something. The most important thing for every grown-up in Trinidad is a source of income to pay your bills.
Yeah.
That's important. So tell the country, job one is jobs. We will make sure that there is a job for everybody. Not just packing fries, not just holding a baton for a security company. Proper jobs that you could build on, that you could learn from. India was the call center to the world.
Yes.
And now they are the number one. They are the largest middle class on the planet. 600 million middle class people in India.
Yeah.
That is more people than there are people in America, Europe, and Canada combined. And that is just based on a vision for the country. Give people an opportunity. Give them hope and opportunity. Get out of the way. We do it wrong side. We live like we're corralling the people. Trinidadians live in a pen.
I look at these Middle East countries, how they've moved away from oil in terms of...
When the
and
price
they
of oil
made
came
jobs.
down from $140
Yeah.
and it started to slide to where it is now,
Yeah.
they interviewed the king of Saudi Arabia. He said oil could reach $1.
And they'll do
He
it.
said we learned the lesson of 1980, you know.
Yeah.
We learned the recession lesson.
I look at Qatar.
Brother, look at what Dubai and the United Arab Emirates did.
Yeah.
Trinidad didn't learn any lessons. All Trinidad did was get it out of the ground, suck it out of the ground, monetize it, and thief it.
Yeah.
We've spent $3 trillion. That's $3,000 billion. There's no way to show you what that is, but I can tell you.
We should
A
have...
million seconds.
This country should have been immaculate.
I want Trinidadians to hear this because
Yeah.
it's shocking when you say it like this.
Yeah.
A million seconds
Uh-huh.
is 11 days.
Right.
A billion seconds is 35 years. A trillion seconds is 35,000 years. Understand what we've spent, what we've had and lost. And I want them to hear it and get angry about it. And I want them to also know that oil and gas could fail and we could still become the wealthiest country in the world. We don't need oil and gas.
No, we don't.
We don't need it. Okay? People who live in a yard that have a mango tree that bearing every year, living on mango. And one day mango go run out. And you have to have another thing growing there for when mango done.
Yeah.
But we not...
Look at what's happening with peppers.
Brother man,
Yeah.
Mexico makes $1.5 billion on an avocado market alone to the United States of America. Jamaica making money on mango. And they are just using mango as an analogy. So you have the best cocoa in the world, on the planet,
Yeah.
in the universe, in the galaxy. Trinitario cocoa is acknowledged as the absolute best in the world. There will never be another one better. And we treat it like nothing.
Second place.
We treat it like nothing. Our honey, Toko honey, best honey in the world, on the planet, in the galaxy, in the universe, the multiverse. There's no honey better on earth. We treat it with scant courtesy. Our pepper, the Moruga Scorpion pepper, is now the second Scoville unit, second hottest pepper. But they use that for pepper spray. But we're not in the pepper spray industry because we don't understand. We have a prime minister who says you can't diversify the economy. He's talking a crocus bag of nonsense. Trinidad and Tobago is the only tropical destination outside of the hurricane belt. If we said all we want to do is house pleasure craft, yachts and powerboats, there will not be enough land left in Trinidad. We will make billions of dollars in housing rental fees. Our people will learn how to patch boat, make sail, do engineering for engines. We will start a boat industry in Trinidad and Tobago, shipping, ship turnaround. Go and watch that show with Tom Hanks in Somalia, with that ship that he was on when he ended up as a hostage.
Captain
Phillips.
Yeah.
He flew there to get on that ship. The captain that was running that ship before flew home. A shipping ship. Don't stop shipping, you know.
No, it doesn't.
24/7, 365. And your shift is a month. And when your month up, you and your whole crew step off in Dubai or in Panama or in South Africa, wherever the ship passing, there's a log, there's a plan. We, Trinidad and Tobago, we in spitting distance of the Panama Canal, North America, South and Central America. We could be the bulk shipping solution to the entire Caribbean because we don't get hurricane. Thing ain't gonna blow away.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna mash up. We ain't gonna tell you come back in 3 years when we rebuild. Trinidad here, Tobago should be the #1 tourist destination on the planet. If any other tourist destination had half of what Tobago had, there would be television shows on the Discovery Channel about it. No country, nowhere on planet Earth have a nylon pool but us. Nobody. Nobody have a nylon pool. We have the largest living brain coral on the planet. How is that not a show? How is that not a show? We have the oldest protected forest in the world in Tobago. United States of America learned to protect their forests off of what we did here in Tobago in the 17th century. People don't know these things, so we burnt down the sugar mill in Tobago and we burnt down the water wheel. We have no regard because we're told that we're worthless. We feel that we're worthless as a people, that this is how it is and that is how we're going to be, and we're jamming still and we like it so and nobody care.
Yeah.
So we told this rhetoric and this narrative and this self-defeating nonsense over and over. Yet for a country this tiny, we produce athletes at the
world.
best in the world.
World
Now we're skiing.
Yeah, skiing.
This country, besides George Round the Savannah, we don't have snow. And we have people skiing.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm telling you?
Excellent, you know.
Brother, our cyclists could be the best in the world. Ato Boldon. If Ato Boldon was our minister of sport, doing for Trinidad what he's doing for Jamaica,
Yeah.
Trinidad would be winning the gold medal that Brianna Williams going to win in the next Olympics. Brianna running since she's 10 years old. You watch that child?
Yeah.
Brianna is a future superstar on Ato Boldon work. She will tell you that.
Yeah.
So why is Ato Boldon
Working for
not...
someone else.
Look how hard it had to take to get Terry Fenwick in charge of